Hi there, it's Catherine here from Inky Finger Cat, and I've got another ATC to share with you. I've already started the process, and the theme is clear and transparent, and I immediately knew I wanted to use some acetate, alcohol inks, and create a frame out of the playing card. So I've got a piece of junk cardstock. I've picked a playing card which happens to have the bridge scoring table on the back, and just cut out the central piece so that I can create a frame. It's not that I intend to keep this pattern or anything, it's just that it was a really nice square rectangle that I could use. I've taken my acetate, and so far I have dripped on some of the sunshine yellow, red pepper, alcohol inks, and then a little bit of the blending solution, and sort of swirled it round on the acetate, and I'm just going to let this dry. I did originally do it and then thought, oh, I'll just blot it onto some cardstock, and it took nearly all of it off. So let's just see if, I think it's dry now. Yeah, pretty much. So I can do a wee bit of just printing just to make sure that that's definitely dry, because it feels like it looks like it might be a bit sticky. No, I think we're done. Okay, so that's my acetate piece, which I'm going to cut down and then add to the back of this frame. But first I need to decorate the frame. So I'm going to stick into fast forward whilst I decorate the frame. Enjoy! Okay, so I've actually decided to call this one a day quite quickly. I hadn't intended to leave the frame in the black and white, but I really like how it looks, and decided that just a little bit of treasure gold rubbed over the top would just finish it off and bring through that colour. I got a little bit stuck on what to do. So the idea was the frame, the acetate, alcohol inks, and then nothing else. Didn't have anything else. So I painted the back card black gesso, painted the frame black gesso, then added on the top some modelling paste that I just left quite rough so that it would give the appearance of sort of I suppose a granite or a stone type thing. The acetate was using the sunshine yellow and red pepper alcohol inks. And then left that to dry. I did add a little bit of stamping. I did attempt to have sort of a bit of a grungy stamping, but it wasn't working because my StazOn's a little bit too dry. So then I pulled out this beautiful little flower from Petal Palette Stampin' Up one, and did that in archival just in a couple of places, so it just adds that little bit of interest to the acetate layer. On the bottom I put some of the white cardstock because I suddenly realised after I'd painted it black I would need it to be white for you to be able to see the colour of the acetate. And just stamped new beginnings on that because my sort of word at the moment is all about new starts, new starts, new beginnings, seeing things new. So that just spoke to me at that point, and it's the perfect size and shape to fit in the frame. I raised it up on some foam. It's still sort of drying, it's still not completely firm, but it will be. So at least then you've got the dimension between the frame and the acetate and then the background behind it. Really happy with how this has come out. As I say, I thought I would be building on top of the frame more and colouring that more, but actually I didn't want to. Once it dried, it did what I wanted it to do. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, then please do give me a thumbs up. And of course, if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. But until next time, bye!